if I talk enough about how much I love secondhand store mugs, but I love them, you know? I have so many mugs, and I have so many like beautiful artisanal like mugs that my pottery artisanal friends make that are like really aesthetically pleasing. But at the end of the day, I love me a secondhand store mug. Like, it's just like you've already been blessed with so much coffee and tea, and now I get to be with you on the next leg of your journey. Like, great. And you're so perfectly asymmetrical and weird, and like, I don't know what's been in you. Probably wine, probably whiskey, definitely lots of coffee. It's good times. Hi, Libra. This is going to be your tarotscope for Cancer season 2020. I'm going to take a quick look at what the theme will be, as well as what will need your attention, what you will need to avoid, and then what a positive outcome will be for you should you choose to take that path. These are general readings, so they may not resonate with all of you. Libra, I believe this is 9th house for you. Maybe. Double checking your chart to see what house Cancer falls in, to have a little bit more cues about what area of your life these themes may be coming up for you. Okay, so I would just like to invite you to connect to your gods and your guides. If you're new around here, welcome. I'm Claire. We do weird stuff here pretty much every other day, so I hope you get the insights that you need from this video today. Okay. All right, what is the general theme of Cancer season 2020 for Libra? Libra is the garment. No, sorry. Okay. All right. We got a few. Just bear with me. I was gonna say Libra is the garment which covers the bosom, but then I just decided to tell you anyways because there's a part of me that is a dirty old man. So, anyways, what will Libra need to attend to during Cancer season 2020? Feels pretty clear. What will Libra need to watch out for or avoid during Cancer season 2020? Okay, what's a positive outcome for Libra? Should they take this path? Nice. Okay, bottom of the deck for you is the 7 of Cups. I shuffled this deck really well after doing Gemini, so that's very interesting. Let's do a cut deck, see what else comes out. We've also got the King of Wands. So a lot of willpower, a lot of integrity, a lot of power for you, Libra. And what I love about you, Libra, is you are a sign that knows how to wield power well. So let's take a look at what the theme is. We've got Go the Distance reversed, we've got Flexible reversed, and we've got Milk and Honey. Honey. Wow. I feel like you're on the precipice of something very big changing for you, Libra. I feel like there's something that's coming in for you. This milk and honey moment where it's like, oh my God, I die. Like there's so many blessings coming in. If you just stay the course, you know, this was like this on the table. So if you're just able to, so one of my favorite psychologists, Clarissa Pinkola de Estes, she wrote Women Who Run with the Wolves. Amazing book. You should read it if you haven't already. In one of her podcasts, she talks about how when external circumstances like limit your growth upwards, you can still grow down and inwards. She compared it to like a tree. If you've ever been hiking above the tree line and you see those trees that are like really like gnarly and knobby and low to the ground, and you're like really just kind of amazed by their tenacity to still grow in like the most stubborn of conditions. You know, they're like growing out sideways on a rock that's like being whipped with like, I don't know, 100-mile-per-hour winds, is like being able to redirect their growth from like upwards down inwards into really, really good, solid, strong roots. this is really going to be speaking about the way that your growth is happening right now, Libra. Things, I feel like for some time for you externally may not have been happening, but I feel that there's like character development, there's growth that's happening inside of you right now. There's quite a lot of like I said, power at your disposal, and Spirit is just kind of saying like, don't be afraid to like, go the distance, feel into like that desert that you're feeling right now, and just like having a deepening of your internal truths, having a deepening of your psychic bones, because it's that moment before something changes. You're on that precipice, and all you have to do is stay the course for like another 2 seconds, and then all these blessings come in for you, and it's like, it's quite a cute look. It's quite a cute look. All right, so what you will need to attend to is the Seven of Pentacles, the Hermit, and the Nine of Cups. Libra, this is already such a like this is a fun reading already. Okay, so you still have some work internally to do. There's still some growth that is happening beneath the surface for you. It's still hidden, but it's how do I say? It's really quite subtle what you're doing. You're not really ready to share it with anyone just yet, because it's like, look at the Nine of Cups. It's behind her back. It's her internal world. And you're just kind of looking at how far you've come, like, oops, taking in your progress, taking in your harvest. For some of you, this will be. Appreciating how strong you've become, appreciating how strong like external circumstances have made you. And really like finding so much appreciation for yourself, and like really like, I feel like Libras sometimes get a little bit of like a hard rap for being like codependent, but I feel like you're in this place where you've actually done so much work on yourself, and now you're like, everything I need is within me. And it's like you're in this really amazing vibration where you're in union with yourself, and it's like, I can do anything, and you can work through any problem, and you can face any challenge because you have so much faith in the light that is within you. Oh wow, this is just like Libra, like wow, you have done the work. And I feel like you're still working through some of it, and you're just taking a second right now to kind of like pat yourself on the back in a way, just like be like, I have done a lot, I have come pretty far. And just I feel like for some of you, this is gonna be like just tilting that dialogue like 25 degrees so that you can see what's on your right or your left, and just like looking, redirecting that energy inward, so that like those trees, you can be deepening your roots down and in, and like getting like those nutrients that are like so deep in your internal world. This is going to be like deep spirit work. This can be shamanic work. This can be reconnecting to like past lives. Like there's figures that are like informing you here and guiding you and like just blessing you, and like, oh wow, like my heart is like, whoa, this is really, it is milk and honey. It's like when you're allowed to take a look at what was hidden maybe previously, or like what was behind certain behaviors, there's a huge blessing that comes in for you. And it's the blessing of knowing that you are enough exactly as you are. Cool. Okay. So what you'll need to watch out for or avoid is the King of Cups, the Four of Cups reversed, and the Nine of Wands. Interesting. So Libra, I feel like you're going to be in a place where okay, there's a subtle difference here between rumination and introspection with these two. It's like finding the light within is very encouraged, but like ruminating over the past, or like rejecting something, this is going to be rejecting your blessings for some of you. This is kind of looking like or being, how do I say this? Divorced from yourself in a way, like divorcing yourself from your emotions, divorcing yourself from your blessings. This can also be like telling yourself that you're done when you're not. This is just kind of like when spirit tries to bless you, when you have all of these blessings that are coming in, this is just a little bit of like an attitude check. It's just kind of saying like, don't be so defensive. It's like there is like a rewiring process that's happening here, and it's like it's good to allow yourself to be in that place where flexibility is going to be your friend. Like being in a place where it's like it's you versus them is keeping you in this state of opposition, where you want something to be resolved. You really, really want to get to that place of blessings, of milk and honey, but the sense of stubbornness, the sense of rigidity, the sense of rejection is keeping you in a place where it's like, what is this? How do you say, like, the unmovable object and the unstoppable force? It's like there's no resolution there, so just like being mindful of an attitude of defensiveness towards that. So positive outcome, should you choose to take this path, is the Three of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. This is nice. This is really nice. This is like, to me, this feels like co-creation. This kind of feels like vocational work for some of you. This will be like getting back on track with something, allowing yourself to be mentored in a way, and feeling like your emotions are going to begin to flow again, like feeling like so much gratitude for like who you are and how you got here. Wow. And I feel like you're going to be accepting yourself exactly as you are. For some of you, this is a very, 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 very positive outcome for you. So please accept it. Please take it on board. And allow your emotions to like flow again. This is a really beautiful reading for you today, Libra. I really hope that this is resonating. Yeah, the only caution I see here is that piece about being like so stubborn, and like Libra can be very stubborn. Don't think I don't know, baby. Like I know. I got my moon, I got my rising in Libra. Like I see you. Yeah, just like taking that step back so that you can find the beauty, the elegant solution in whatever it is that's happening. Okay, let's go ahead and wrap this up. What can Libra be doing to work with this energy during Cancer season, or are there any unspoken messages? It's getting to that point of the day where I'm like, I've been in the spirit realm a little long. I need to come back down to earth. Okay. What are the positives, outcomes, or any like ways that Libra can be working with this energy during Cancer season? Soft Cancer season. Nice. Okay, we've got Thinker reversed, and we've got a change in the wind. Wow. Okay, so there are changes in your world right now that are so out of your control. It's okay to like detach from thinking about them and getting more into like feeling good about what's going on. Like there is inherent value to chaos, I believe. And I think you will also believe it by the end of Cancer season. Okay, so that's what I have for you there, Libra. I really hope this resonates. If it does, please give it a like. Please subscribe if you want to see more of like this kind of stuff. And I will see you in your next reading. Okay, bye.